You see, most people think that change happens from the outside in. They believe that when they finally get the success, the money, the relationship, the health, then they'll start feeling confident, worthy, abundant, or happy. But the truth is, the universe doesn't work that way. The quantum model of reality tells us that we don't attract what we want, we attract what we are. So, if you want to break through your limitations, overcome obstacles, and manifest what you desire, you have to start being that person now. You have to act as if you are already that version of yourself. Because when you do, you begin sending out a new electromagnetic signature into the field. And reality has no choice but to reorganize itself to match your new energy. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, every action you take is wiring your brain in a certain way. Most people are thinking the same thoughts, feeling the same emotions, and doing the same things every single day. And because of this, they are literally firing and wiring their brain into the same patterns over and over again. That's why when people try to change, it feels so hard. They're biologically addicted to the old version of themselves. Now here's the exciting part. Your brain doesn't know the difference between a real experience and an imagined one. This means that when you start acting as if you're already the person you want to become, your brain begins to rewire itself to match that new identity. You start forming new neural pathways, new emotional patterns, and new behaviors that align with your future self. And when your brain starts firing in new ways, guess what? Your body follows, your energy changes, your behaviors shift. And suddenly, the obstacles that once seemed so overwhelming start to dissolve, because you are no longer the same person who created them in the first place. Every emotional state you experience sends out a frequency into the quantum field. If you feel stuck, doubtful, fearful, or insecure, you are literally broadcasting that energy out into the field, and the field, which is simply responding to your vibration, brings you more of the same. But when you step into the identity of your highest self, when you walk, talk, and think as if you already are the person who has broken through every obstacle, you send out a completely new signal. And because the quantum field responds to who you are being, life starts to mirror back new opportunities, new synchronicities, and new pathways that align with this upgraded version of you. This is not wishful thinking. This is not pretending. This is becoming. So how do we do this? How do we move from wishing and hoping to actually embodying? I'm going to give you a process that, if practiced daily, will rewire your brain, shift your energy, and radically transform your life. Every morning before you engage with the world, take time to see and feel the person you want to become. Sit down, close your eyes, and imagine yourself already living that reality. How does this version of you walk? How do they speak? What do they believe? How do they carry themselves? What emotions do they feel every single day? Most importantly, feel it. Because when you feel it, you begin to recondition your body to believe that your future is already happening. And when your body and mind believe it, the quantum field must reflect it back to you. This is the game changer. Once you have connected to that future version of yourself, ask yourself, how would I act today if I were already that person? And then, act accordingly. If you were already successful, how would you carry yourself in a meeting? If you were already in perfect health, how would you treat your body? If you were already in the most loving relationship, how would you show up in the world? Most people think they need the external result before they can change. But when you change first, the result follows. Your words create your reality. If you're constantly saying, "I'm not good enough," "this is too hard," or "I don't know how," then you are reinforcing the old identity. Instead, start speaking as your future self. Try saying, "I am confident and capable. Opportunities flow to me effortlessly. I trust the process of life. I am already the person I am becoming." And watch how your external world begins to align with these new beliefs. The greatest version of you does not exist in the known. It exists in the unknown. So, if you want to manifest something greater, you have to stop living from your past conditioning and step into a space of possibility. This means saying yes to new experiences. It means taking action before you feel ready. It means trusting that life is working in your favor, even when you can't see how. Every time you stretch beyond your comfort zone, you are signaling to the universe, "I am ready to become more." Have you ever desperately wanted something, a relationship, success, health, money, and the harder you tried, the further away it seemed to get? You set your intention, you visualize it, you take action, but still, nothing happens. In fact, sometimes it feels like the more you focus on it, the more elusive it becomes. Why is that? The answer is simple. You are holding on too tightly, and in doing so, you are signaling to the quantum field that you do not trust in the very thing you are trying to create. You see, most people don't realize that in order to truly manifest something, you have to be willing to let it go. You have to surrender. You have to release your grip on how and when it will come. And paradoxically, the moment you let go, when you finally relax into the unknown, when you stop needing it so badly, that's when the universe delivers. Let's break this down scientifically. Now, I want you to understand something very important about your mind and body. Every thought you think produces a biochemical reaction in your brain. That reaction triggers emotions, and those emotions send signals to your body. The problem is, most people live in a constant state of wanting, of lack, of separation, of frustration, because they are too focused on not having what they desire. And this is a huge problem when it comes to manifestation. Because remember, the quantum field doesn't respond to what you want. It responds to who you are being. So if you are trying to manifest love but you feel lonely, if you are trying to manifest money but you feel lack, if you are trying to manifest success but you feel unworthy, then guess what? You are sending out an electromagnetic signature of lack. And because your reality is simply a reflection of your internal state, the universe can only give you more of what you are broadcasting. Now, when you let go, something incredible happens. The moment you release your attachment to your desire, the moment you stop needing it so badly, the moment you say, I trust that it's already done and I no longer need to control how it happens, that's when your brain and body move into a state of coherence. That's when you begin to send out a frequency that matches the reality you want to create. And because the quantum field is always responding to your energy, that's when the manifestation starts to appear. I want you to imagine two people. One person is desperately trying to manifest money. Every day they wake up worried about their finances. They keep checking their bank account. They stress about when the money will come. They constantly question whether they are doing things right. Now, how does that person feel? They feel anxious. They feel uncertain. They feel like they don't have enough. And because their dominant emotion is lack, their energy is actually pushing money away because they are not a vibrational match to abundance. Now, imagine another person who also wants to manifest money. But instead of stressing about it, they wake up every morning feeling abundant. They go through their day as if they already have everything they need. They take inspired action, but they don't force anything. They trust. They know it's coming. This person is no longer waiting for money to feel abundant. They are being abundance now. And because their energy is already aligned with abundance, the universe has no choice but to deliver. Do you see the difference? One person is acting from lack. The other is acting from trust. And trust is the key to manifestation. So, how do you do this? How do you move from attachment to trust? I'm going to give you a simple but powerful process that will help you release control, shift your energy, and manifest faster than ever before. The first step is to stop obsessing over when and how your desire will come. When you constantly check if your manifestation is happening, you are actually reinforcing the belief that it hasn't happened yet, and that belief keeps it from manifesting. So instead, set your intention clearly, but then let it go. Tell yourself, I trust that what I desire is already mine. I don't need to know how or when it will come in the perfect way at the perfect time. And then shift your focus back to the present moment. If you truly believed your manifestation was already on its way, how would you feel? You wouldn't stress about it. You wouldn't keep looking for proof. You would simply relax into the knowing that it's already done. And that's the key, feeling as if it's already here before it actually arrives. So every day, take time to connect with the emotions of your future. Feel gratitude as if it has already happened. Feel joy as if you are already living your dream. Feel abundance as if your success is inevitable, because the moment you embody that energy, you become a vibrational match to your desire, and the universe must reflect it back to you. Most people think manifestation is about getting something, but the truth is it's about becoming someone. Instead of asking, how can I get what I want? Ask, who do I need to become to naturally attract this into my life? If you want love, become someone who radiates love. If you want abundance, become someone who lives in a state of gratitude and generosity. If you want success, become someone who embodies confidence, discipline, and joy. The more you focus on being, the less you will feel the need to chase anything, because you'll already be living in alignment with it. And when you no longer need it, that's when it comes effortlessly. One of the biggest mistakes people make is thinking they know the exact timeline for their manifestation, but the universe operates on divine timing. That means what you desire will come when you are truly ready for it, not necessarily when your ego wants it. So instead of trying to force things to happen, practice deep trust. Tell yourself, the universe knows exactly when and how to bring this to me. My only job is to stay in alignment, take inspired action, and trust the process. And then, let go. So here's the question I want to leave you with. Are you ready to let go? Are you ready to stop chasing, stop doubting, stop waiting, and instead step into the knowing that what you desire is already on its way? And because 95% of who you are by the time you're 35 years old is a set of memorized behaviors, emotional reactions, and beliefs. These thoughts are not just thoughts, they are instructions, commands. They are literally signaling the body and mind to produce the same reality over and over again. Why? Because thoughts are the electrical charge in the quantum field, and feelings are the magnetic charge. Together, they create an electromagnetic signature, a broadcast of energy that the field is constantly responding to. So, if you're thinking the same negative, limited thoughts every single day, feeling the same habitual emotions, fear, doubt, frustration, unworthiness, then you're sending out the same signal. And what happens? You get the same reality. The problem isn't that the universe isn't listening to you. The problem is that you are speaking the wrong language. Understand this, your brain is simply a record of the past. Every experience you've ever had, every trauma, every heartbreak, every failure, it's all stored in there as neurological wiring. And because the brain is designed to anticipate the future based on the past, it means that most people are living their future as a repetition of their history. When they say to themselves, I want more money, what they're really feeling is lack. When they say, I want to be healthy, what they're really focused on is sickness. When they say, I want love, they're unconsciously remembering heartbreak. So their internal dialogue is not aligned with what they truly desire. It is in opposition to it. They are broadcasting the signal of what they don't want rather than embodying the energy of what they do want. And because the quantum field does not respond to what we say we want, but rather who we are being, they keep creating the same circumstances, the same relationships, the same struggles over and over again. So how do we change this? If you want to manifest a new reality, you have to think, feel, and speak from that future reality right now. Your internal dialogue has to match the person you want to become, not the person you have been. Instead of saying, why is my life so hard? You say, I am always in the right place at the right time. Life is working for me. Instead of saying, I never have enough money, you say, money flows to me in unexpected ways. I am abundant. Instead of saying, I'm stuck in my career, you say, I am attracting amazing opportunities. I am thriving.